It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Saints and the Vikings under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. It's week 2 of this NFL season. Couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now he'll run it. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Play action. It's Allen. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Allen to throw. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. On 3rd down, it's Allen.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
There wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jamin Davis there to make the play. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Vikings offense ready to get going with their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Third down, 3 to go. Again, it's Allen to the air. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. The Saints out on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
This throw, left side, caught by Kittle.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw again, it's Allen. That one taken in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Sending a receiver right. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
Here's a designed run. And the Saints are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Saints. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Vikings offense and Terry McLaurin heading out onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Allen on 3rd down. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down. He'll try the right side this time. Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Now Daniels. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, New Orleans. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He'll work forward for a couple. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Allen. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's caught! And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The extra point by Butker is good. The Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. 1st and 10. He'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Daniels now going to look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Into space. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Saints. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Pitts is the man in motion. We'll go with a drop play here on 2nd down. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing now, Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Vikings 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From his end zone, it's Travion Williams. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. The home team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's over the middle to Kittle. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 2 scores.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Khalil Shakir, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Anthony Richardson, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounced back from the defeat on opening weekend. And then lastly, we wrap up the week with a good one on Monday Night Football between the New England Patriots and the LA Chargers. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And we run you through the... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Play action. Here's Daniels. Coming across the field, it's St. Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And the Saints first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Saints. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end. Touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Saints 38, Vikings 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Now it's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. Allen not sure about that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lift. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go play action here with Daniels. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a give up the middle, and he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's in! Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Here comes a return from the goal line. Whoa! And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Allen. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, it's Allen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Saints offense and their running back set to go once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
And the Saints first down.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. That one taken in by London. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On first down, Daniels.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And And he's going to have a Saints first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll take this down to about the 15. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. This one caught at the 4. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniels. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Saints. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Off-balance throw. It's complete.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
That's good for Vikings. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Allen going to throw again. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 31-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. 3rd down coming up. On the ground, it's Walker. He's going to have a Vikings first down. He'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Allen. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lax.
And he's in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense. And their running back getting... Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. Pitts is the man in motion. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he nearly got free. But as it is, a gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. 1st down and more past midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now this time they'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his second touchdown tonight. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Allen. That one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen will throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
London brought in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A final shot now for Allen. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.
I'm gonna put that jersey on.